So, Steel, walk me through what has the last couple of weeks been like for you leading into the trade deadline and the whirlwind that goes with getting moved at the deadline.
Yeah. So it's been pretty crazy. Feels like we just got back from Christmas, kind of. It was about a week and a half in Everett, and then we were traveling deadline day, and so I ended up. I was in Spokane. I found out I got moved out here, and then flew the following morning to Seattle. Then the day after that, flew from Seattle to Van, then Van to here. Skated, played the following day.
Walk me through what is that kind of emotional roller coaster like when kind of disappointed that you're leaving a team, but then the excitement knowing you're coming to Regina and the group that these guys have here.
Yeah, it's always initially a little bit sad having to say bye to your teammates. You grow so close with them. I was only in Everett for a short while, but I really felt quite close to that team. And then obviously the Billet family too. They're so great. You get so comfortable, so close with them. But as soon as you kind of land or even get on the flight to head out here, the excitement really starts. And I know this is a really great team, a really talented team, and a really great group. So, I was super, super excited as soon as I got here.
What is that like when you have such a short turnaround time? You need to one practice with the guys before you're into game action. Does it almost kind of allow you to not overthink the process and just go out there and play your game?
Yeah, honestly, it is a bit of a relief game to kind of play right away. One of the biggest challenges of getting moved is kind of just getting comfortable. You play your best hockey when you're comfortable and when you are kind of at ease. So the best way to kind of get comfortable with new guys and new home is just getting into a good routine. So kind of being able to jump right in for a game day. It's so structured, such a routine no matter where you are, that it was actually a really nice way to get into it.
Kind of surreal that given the hectic travel coming to Regina following the trade, one practice, and then your first game you pick up your first goal with the Pats. Was that kind of a surreal moment for you after everything leading up to that game?
Yeah, no, it was nice for sure. A lot's on your mind kind of when you get moved. A lot of trying to figure out new systems, new team, whatever. So, to have one less thing to kind of be on your mind is really nice. This is such a talented team, such a good team that I think if I can just go to the net, put my stick on the ice, there's a lot of talent. I'm sure they'll be able to find me there somewhere.
Walk me through what it's like when you come your first games in front of a packed barn and a big provincial rivalry game that you guys end up having the offensive explosion against.
Yeah, it was awesome. The atmosphere was great. My dad flew out for the game, so that was pretty cool too. But yeah, the fans, the atmosphere, it's really cool. Regina really loves this team, and we can really feel that in the community and at the games, and I think it really does help.
As a guy that's been moved before, what are some of the things that you found that have helped you kind of transition into a new locker room to get yourself settled in and gel with the new group of guys quickly, especially when it's this late in the season?
Yeah, it's always a little bit tough coming in halfway through the season. Everyone's pretty comfortable with each other, and so jumping in and trying to get acclimated that fast. I've found that if I kind of just handle myself how I need to in terms of hockey, everyone is very professional and everyone is very accommodating. So everyone is great at make sure I get where I need to go, and it just takes time to get comfortable. We have a nice full week this week, so that'll be a great opportunity to get to know everyone and just hang out in the room, just be around everyone and get to know what everyone's about. And I don't think it'll take too long. This team seems really great.
Last year you played against Connor Bedard with the Calgary Hitmen.
Mm-hmm.
This year you're now playing against him. I believe, actually, yeah, you would have been with Calgary when he scored that between the late goals.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So you've been on the other side. Now you're seeing the amazing goals that he's scoring with the Pats. What's it like being on his team rather than playing against him?
Yeah, it's pretty unreal. So much talent. But it's not surprising, even just being here in the couple days. Just the preparation that he puts into it. It's not very shocking that he's as good as he is. When you see just kind of the way he carries himself, and how much he commits to the game. And so, yeah, just to see the stuff that he does that maybe isn't even what gets onto TSN, just the plays in the neutral zone, the plays getting out of the D zone, it's really pretty special and, yeah, pretty cool to be a part of.
The Steel about whirlwinds going through the trade deadline. You yourself have been on your own whirlwind over the last month. The success that you had at World Juniors, then you come back, and it's like you never left with the performance that you had this weekend. What did it feel, and what did it mean to you to be so successful your first weekend back with the team?
Well, as I said last time, that's not that hard when you get the teammates like Connor Bedard or Alexis Dalev. So that's not that hard, but I'm happy. It's being good so far. So I have to continue with that.
It was a really emotional night on Friday, up and down performance against the Blades before you guys were able to put them out. Then the same thing against Portland on Saturday. Do you guys feel that this group really put the rest of the league on notice that the Regina Pats could beat any team in the WHL on any given night?
Well, I think we know we can beat anyone, but on other sides, we can lose to anyone. So yeah, but I believe in this team, and we all believe in this team. So we know we're strong and I think good team. So yeah, we can beat anyone, and we showed that in the last 2 games.
Do you feel that there's almost that added level of confidence in the room when you guys are able to pull out 2 such gutsy wins against 2 nationally ranked teams?
Well, yeah, you can feel that confidence in the locker room and off the ice, on the ice too. So yeah, that's good for our confidence, and we feel good after that.
Now, jumping back to World Juniors, I'm sure you answered a lot of these on Saturday, so I'm apologizing for the repeat questions, but what do you feel that as you took on a big leadership role on a team that went on a fantastic run, what are some of the experiences that you'll bring back from that to this Pats team?
I don't know. Well, our team, we knew before that tournament we're a pretty good team, and when we played that first game against Canada, we didn't know we could beat them, and we beat them. So that was pretty surprised for us. So after this game, we believe in that team. So we knew we can play semifinal or maybe final, and we did. So that was amazing for our country. And World Juniors is a different hockey style than WHL, so that's not the same. But I want to continue in my hockey in Regina as in World Juniors.
So that venue at Halifax, they've hosted World Juniors before, and the atmosphere is crazy. What was it like coming back here to Regina, where sometimes you'll get a decent crowd, but Friday night the crowd was crazy here? What did that mean to you to see that kind of translate?
Well, I was surprised. When we played against Saskatoon, there was nice crowd, and against Portland too. But that final against Canada was a little bit different because that's in Canada and home team is in a final, so that was sold out. That was amazing.
What does it do for you guys as far as giving you an extra boost when you're back here with the Pats, when that crowd is completely invested into the game? It's packed in here, and it was rocking. Like, I wasn't here on Saturday, but Friday night it was loud here.
Yeah, it was loud. That was almost full, so we know that, and I think we're more confident on the ice when fans are here, so that's just good for us.
Walk me through, what was the week like when you got to go back home with your teammates to celebrate your silver medal win? What did that mean to you?
Well, that was short because that was just for 4 days, but that was nice. I saw my family. I was in elementary school in my former hockey club, so yeah, that was fun.
I guess, what was the atmosphere like when you landed after going so long without medaling at the World Juniors? Were lots of people wanted time and to see you and to celebrate with you?
Yeah, but I couldn't go anywhere because in Czech I was just 4 days in Czech, and after a tournament we stayed just for almost 2 days, so there wasn't time for that.
When you mentioned going back to the elementary schools, When you're there, what does it mean to you to share that with some young kids, fellow countrymen, showing them that I was just a kid that dreamed about doing this, and you're showing them that if you dream it, you can achieve it?
I know I was in the same situation as them. I was small kid, and we had great players from that city. So that was pretty nice when I remembered who was there, and when I was little kid, I was so surprised to see them. So I think that was the same feeling for them as for me years ago.
And I guess, what does it mean to you when you interact with them, being that role model now and seeing that role reversal when you show them that it doesn't matter where you come from, that you can make it?
Yeah, well, you can make whatever you want. It's just, I think it's almost just in your head. So if you believe in something, you can do it.
Zack, you guys have a massive weekend against two nationally ranked teams. Do you feel that after this weekend you guys have, you kind of put the rest of the league on notice that these Regina Pats can beat any team in the WHL on any given night?
I mean, just with everybody coming back and just the depth that we have, I think that we can finally start making a push here now. Yeah.
So when you guys go through a game, I know Friday night up and down with Saskatoon, and then you guys are able to close them out, what does that do, I guess, from the first side, putting the rest of the league on notice, but what is the confidence level like in the room amongst the guys right now?
Yeah, obviously they worked us last week a little bit, put up 6 on us. So, I mean, yeah, just coming back and having a kind of game like that with everybody back, it kind of builds confidence for the young guys and confidence for the older guys as well. So, I mean, yeah, it's been going good.
And just the way that the schedule, you guys have a relatively college-like schedule over the next 2 weeks. What does that do, as you're mentioning, when you're getting guys back, finding and putting all the pieces into place, that you guys get to play twice, Friday, Saturday, but then get the full week of practice to put everything together? Yeah,
you got a little bit more extra time with obviously, like you said, this college schedule. It's nice. It's not too bad actually. Playing on the weekends, you get the whole week to get your body prepared and stuff like that. So, I mean, yeah, just getting everybody going and getting the lines figured out is good.
10 games back since coming back from injury. What was that moment like when the building erupted when you scored on Friday night?
Yeah, it felt good. I haven't scored here in a couple months now, so I mean, yeah, it felt good.
The smile on your face is pretty evident. You look pretty happy. I guess, where does that rank as career goals for you?
I don't even know, maybe like 25 or something like that. But I mean, just for this year, hoping to put up at least 15 and keep going with the boys here, and yeah, gain some momentum for this playoff stretch here.
Sorry, I should have reworded that. For you, like, where does that rank as far as all-time goals? Because you look pretty happy when you scored that one.
Oh,
just coming
okay,
back
yeah.
from injury and having the full crowd here packed and losing their minds. When
Yeah, no, that one was definitely top 5 for sure. I mean, just coming back off 2 years of injuries and just trying to battle it out here, and you know, seeing everybody succeed all year is, you know, you kind of get antsy trying to get back in the lineup and stuff. So I mean, yeah, getting that one here in front of the home fans was nice.
Strings, how does your body feel right now? It seems like you look really durable on the ice. It seems like you look better than ever.
Thank you, I appreciate it. I mean, just in front of the net, just trying to do my thing in front of the net, and yeah, I mean, Connor's got a great shot, Sue's got a great shot, and even Svozil at the top of the point there. So I mean, even Howie in the middle hole there. I mean, we have a pretty good power play, so hopefully it keeps going.
When you play such a physically tenacious role, and I'm going to mention or get into you coming back, but how do you kind of temper that antsiness, that wanting to get back out on the ice, knowing that you really do need to take your time, let the injury fully heal, just with the bang and crash style that you like to play? Yeah,
the first couple of games there, I was trying to keep her a little light and not throw as many hits. But I mean, as that third game came along, it kind of came back to me and started to, you know, go in the net, do some greasy things, and yeah, you know, yeah.
When you go through the emotional roller coaster of having to deal with that injury, and I guess how much has that done for your mental resiliency and mental strength now coming back, having gone through that?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, 2 years of injuries is not fun, and then 27 games last year is, you know, is not as much as you want to play. So I mean, just coming in this year, just trying to play as simple as I can and just do all the right things, and yeah.
What were some of the things that you learned, maybe about yourself, or maybe how to become mentally stronger while you were dealing with the injury and trying to come back?
Yeah, there's a lot of mental things that I did, and I mean, there's a lot of things away from the game as well that you got to go and do, and you got to think about as well. And no, it's just not coming back and putting the skates on right. It's a lot of those extra things off the ice. So
I guess, did that make the time in the gym that you put in away from the ice before you got back to the game action that much more crucial or important for you?
Yeah, I mean, I did it I tore my Achilles in the gym, so it was tough at the start to want to go back to the gym. But I mean, when you're in a boot all summer and you got nothing to do, there's all you can do is go to the gym and do upper body. But I mean, yeah.
So when you start to push yourself and you're working on the lower body, was there any sort of hesitancy or worry from you just knowing that that is where the injury occurred?
Yeah, I think in any injury you got a little bit of that sense in the back of your mind that it could re-happen or happen again, even if you're coming back off of rehab and stuff like that. But I mean, just trying to put my best foot forward, and yeah.
You're back in the lineup. You get a couple of major pieces back from the World Juniors. What's the feeling like in this locker room, especially after the weekend that you guys just had, knowing that this is a team that could go on a big playoff run this year?
Yeah, we're excited. We got Swift on this weekend, so I mean, 2 big games, 4 points right there. So I mean, trying to catch these teams like Calgary, Lethbridge is huge. So.
What do you guys have as kind of like that benchmark that you guys would like to see yourselves sitting at the end of the season?
More or less just beat some of these top teams and hopefully, get higher in the standings here.